Good evening. My name is Gary Malenka. I'm with True Consulting. I'll be sort of starting off the town hall meeting, and I'll be wrapping it up near the end. We'll be doing some Q&A as well at the end. We're going to be going through a series of speakers. You want to reverse order here. So what we have this evening is the discussion topics are related to flood resiliency, flood information that we'd like to share with you. Some of it you may have heard, a lot of it may be new. And we're, like I said, we're here with both our engineers, water resource specialists, as well as the CEO for the village. We do have the mayors here as well. Good evening. And we have some other individuals from the village as well. So if you have any questions along the way, you'll notice a bunch of us walking around with name tags. Feel free to take a good close look to see who we are and introduce yourselves. And we'll do our best to answer any questions you may have regarding any of the information we have around the room, as well as what we have that you're going to go see on the screen here in a few minutes. So the topics we want to cover tonight is flood resiliency. Then we'll move on to floodplain management bylaw, which the village is working on right now, a geohazard assessment, and then we'll sort of wrap it up with Cache Creek recovery, some good news stories, where we've been, where we're going. And then what we'd like to do, and if we could ask, it may be a little tough because presentation after presentation, you may want to ask questions. We don't want to keep you here too long in your seats if we can, so we're open if we'll just do the presentations and we can open up the Q&A at the end if that's all right with everybody. Now, first off, we want to just make sure that we acknowledge that we're on that the village of Cache Creek is located on traditional and unceded ancestral territory of the Shushwapnik and the Nakaplets. Sorry, I know one or two of you know how to pronounce that better than I do, peoples. We recognize and honor the deep connection that the Indigenous peoples have to this land and their enduring contributions to its stewardship. As a community, we commit to learning from and working alongside Indigenous peoples in the spirit of reconciliation and respect. Now, before we get into the presentations, I just want to bring to everybody's attention, if you haven't already noticed, we have a bunch of these QR codes sort of on different boards and on different pieces of information around the room. We also have it on the village's website. Probably saw it on some of the Facebook posts on social media. The village has what's referred to as a flood hub. So it's a source of information related to all flooding matters. We encourage you after tonight, if you haven't been there, to go check it out. You can find it on the village's website, or you can scan one of the QR codes you see throughout the room. And keep that handy, because over the next couple of months, we're going to continue to add more information into that system, into that flood hub, be it reports, studies. We're also compiling anecdotes. There's an Indigenous section to it that's providing some history that goes way further back than us as on the colonial side. And we also have what's referred to as a resource library. So you'll see some video logs there, and we're going to be building more on the video logs in the weeks to come, as well as you may have noticed we have a few photographers, videographers going around the room. This will be all videoed. We'll be capturing this and editing it and putting it into a format for those who aren't able to attend tonight. So we encourage you to go to the Flood Hub. As soon as you go home tonight, share it with your kids. And keep checking back as we continue to populate it with more and more information for everybody. And hopefully that's a good source of information